Jeff?
All right, yes?
Do you want us using these or just?
Well, we're just gonna try it until people at home can hear
Is
good.
that mic then picking up everything that's in the room?
I tested it earlier,
Oh,
and
okay.
it was, but whether or not it really is.
Okay.
So I'm gonna record it with 3 things.
Are we good?
Yeah, we're all good.
All right, thank you. All right, I'd like to call this regular meeting of the Oxford Planning and Zoning Commission to order for March 17, 2026. The first item on the agenda is pledge of allegiance. Pledge of
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, next would be roll call. We'll start from my left, please.
Jessica Pinay.
Jeffrey Spear.
Danny Alterio, Sarah Lott.
Joshua Dykstra.
Dan Wall.
Carl Bouchard.
Diamond Rosa.
Linda Chaplinsky.
Stephen Carey. Kevin McSherry. All right, let's just let the record show that Jason Swan is in the meeting remotely, and he's partaking, right? So we don't have any need to seek an alternate because of that. No comments from the chair at this point. I think we'll move right over to approval of minutes.
Yep. I'll make a motion to approve the regular meeting minutes of the January 6, 2026 P&Z meeting.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
I'll make a motion to approve the regular meeting minutes of the January 20, 2026 regular meeting of the Planning and Zoning Commission.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? No. Motion carries.
I'll make a motion to approve the regular meeting minutes of the February 3rd, 2026 P&Z meeting.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? No. Motion carries.
One more.
Don't go away.
I'll make a motion to approve the February 17th, 2026 regular meeting minutes of the P&Z Commission meeting.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? No. Motion carries. Okay, that moves to the next item on the agenda, which is a tentative public hearing date. You want to take the applicant?
Sure. This application is for the Cornerstone Assembly of God Incorporated, care of J. Klein, Carmody Law, 1055 Washington Boulevard, Stamford, Connecticut. The property address is 656 Oxford Road and MBL 19/8222. Property identification map 19 block 18 lot 22 and 13. 3 applications. A, application number Z-26-21, zoning map amendment to rezone 3.6 acres of lot 22 from residential A to Route 67 Office Professional District. The second, application B, is application number Z-26-22, zoning regulation text amendment to amend Article 14, Section 4.3.5 to add approval to permit excavation within 50 feet of the property lines in the Office Professional District. The third one is application C number Z-26-23, special exceptions. Article 8, Section 8.4.1 and 10 to construct a proposed house of worship building and related facilities.
Okay, is the applicant here?
Evening, everyone.
Hey, you want to come up to the podium? And Just give us your name, address, and where you fit into the puzzle.
Great. Good evening, everyone. My name is Jay Klein. I'm a partner at Carmody Law. I'm representing the Cornerstone Assembly of God. We are excited to be, I filed these zoning applications with you all to construct a new house of worship on the property. Have had tremendous or very helpful conversations with staff in terms of, filing these applications and kind of getting some of those procedural niceties taken care of, and looking forward to a public hearing in front of you all, and hopefully earning your approval for this exciting project.
All right, does anybody in the commission have any questions for the applicant? Anyone?
We're just trying to set a public hearing thing here.
Correct, yeah. Does anybody has any questions, feel free. No? All right, I guess we're good. Thank you, sir.
I'm sorry to interrupt you. The hearing is going to be on the 5th, is that? Understood.
Move for that now.
We have it done already.
So we have a tentatively set for April 21st, Tuesday, April 21st. Everybody good with that?
I haven't,
Mr. Chairman, I suggest referring the applications to Jim Gallagher tonight, giving him time to review and get his comments back to us, and also to the applicant, and giving that opportunity
Before the public hearing?
for the public hearing. So it may help us in the process to have the information to us
Oh, makes sense.
for the public hearing. So I was going to suggest using May 5th as the date as attorney to the applicant, Klein mentioned. So.
We all right with that, Jessica? How about the commission? Make
if
sense?
that's the right date, I didn't check it, because if it's the wrong
Do we
date,
have time?
May 5th is the first Tuesday.
Okay.
Does anybody have an issue with that?
I'm fine with the date, but I have a quick follow-up question. If we're going to be referring data for review to Jim Galligan, do we have electronic copies that you can share with the commission at this time?
yes, you're gonna get everything.
We're gonna,
At this, when it goes to Galligan?
You're gonna get it tomorrow.
Beautiful.
Perfect.
You rock, Jess.
Mr. Chair, I have the fee schedule here I gave to you guys. I didn't know what you wanted to do. I'm going to give it to the applicant.
okay, all right, that's fine.
You guys can.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
So I didn't, give them their bill yet. You could read them, and what we did in the past, and it's up to the commission, is we have a $1,500 fee from the previous application, which the church has withdrawn.
Right.
So I don't know if you want to talk to, you just want to charge the $75.80. It's up to you guys. They have not asked to waive any fees.
Right.
I'm just going by past practice.
Yeah, oh, that's fine, I mean, that makes sense. Right.
So it's up to you guys. Like I said, they haven't asked to waive any of the fees, so whatever you guys want to do, but.
I think the first thing we should do is set the public hearing for each one of the
Okay.
public hearing dates. Each application should have a separate public hearing, and so we should set it as whatever time we start.
Oh, we have to have 3 separate public hearings
Yes.
for 3 applications?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't understand that, okay.
So what we want to do is set them, you can set them, schedule one at 7:35, one at 7:40, one at 7:40.
I got you.
It's scheduled like that.
No, that makes sense,
If we could do that first, and then we can talk about the fee.
that makes sense. All right, so the May 5th date, everybody's good with that?
Cinco de Mayo.
All right, so then I'll entertain a motion to set this public hearing for May 5th, and then we'll talk about the applications set to be 3 in a row. So,
I'll make a motion to set the hearing date and time to May 5th at 7 o'clock for application number Z-26-21.
Second, all right, all in favor? Aye. Any opposed? No, motion passes. Next.
I'll make a motion to set the public hearing date and time for application number Z-26-22 for May 5th at 7:05.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, motion carries.
I'll make a motion to set the public hearing date for application number Z-26 23 on May 7th at 7:10 PM.
May 5th.
May 5th.
May 5th.
Isn't it what I said?
You said 7.
Oh, May 5th.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any
Jess,
opposed?
Mr. Chairman, Mr. Jessen.
Mr. Chairman,
Motion carried, yes.
do we really have to do them 5 minutes apart?
You have to schedule them at a separate time.
Why?
Because they have to be set at a separate time.
So they're separate applications, right?
Separate applications.
He picked the 5 minutes because he knows we'll
That-
never
I
do
mean,
it in
it
5
it
minutes.
turns
No, that makes
into-
sense. To make
It
it 5
gets so
minutes.
confusing when we have to have a public hearing legal notice for 7:05, a public hearing legal, I mean, the night that we're hearing all the applications is May 5th. We can, if I can do a legal notice that has them listed with 7:05, but to do 3 separate legal notices,
Oh, okay, I get you.
Is,
Kevin, is that-
like,
is that
insane.
Legal to apply?
I think the legal notice would be sufficient if it was, and I've been turning, Mike, jump in at any point. I think we could set one public hearing notice out.
that is
listing
all I ask.
Oh, okay.
I don't, because the
Yeah.
3 separate are like,
So, with timing, I think legally we have to set up as 3 separate public hearings, so we do that by one public
Right.
hearing.
Yeah, the only thing I'd add to that, I think, and you're correct, Kevin, is that you could even just say that the meeting starts at 7 PM, you know, because who knows when, I have a feeling we'll probably be talking about them, even though they're 3 separate applications,
Right.
we're probably gonna have a global conversation, so
No
if
doubt.
the meeting starts at 7 PM, I think that gives folks enough notice that this is what.
But I would leave the times the same, that's just great.
okay, so here's our happy medium. We'll put the 3 times on it, but we are gonna do it starting at 7, all the applications, and 1 legal notice.
Right, yes.
That works?
Yeah, we're good with that.
Okay, that makes me
Once
happy.
Kevin says the word, I'm
As
good.
long as Kevin says yes, and Jay agrees, then
I
let's,
just don't want to get us, hung up.
no, me neither, but 1 legal notice is wonderful. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna sit next to you next time.
All right, very good. All right, thank you. We're just on to,
Well, we wanted to talk about the fee. There's a $1,500 fee that's already paid by the church.
the $1,500 fees already sitting there, right? So what you're saying is past practice, we just
I think
charge against it.
That's the past practice, like I said, the church has not asked for anything. Just- I gave you the fee schedule, I haven't charged it yet.
Makes sense to me.
They did ask me one, but I haven't charged. So what is it you guys want to do?
Yeah, we'll charge against the 1,500.
Charge against the 1,500?
Wait a minute. Weren't we pretty far down the rabbit hole with that previous application? There's a reason we
No.
charged.
No,
It got,
no.
it got withdrawn.
We never had a public hearing.
We never had
They pulled it before.
Before anything happened.
Right.
So the town did not expend any effort on that application.
Nope, we had it scheduled and it was pulled.
But, and there was no review by Jim Galligan, there was no work done by our planning and zoning office. And I'm being particular
Yes.
because we have these for a reason.
You know, Jess, that would be a question to you, I wouldn't be privy to that.
I mean, I honestly consider this a whole new application, and I don't remember, it was in 2024.
Yeah, I don't remember either.
I don't remember what we did, I don't remember how far we got. I just remember after we were going back and forth a little bit, that they
Don't
withdrew.
recall it being, yeah, there was all kinds of conversations going on behind the scenes. And so I don't think that we didn't do much of anything.
I don't recall referring to the town
No.
attorneys
Right.
anything.
But how about our
Yeah, we
engineers? Do we
didn't-
have anything that went to the engineer where they started to take a
No,
look?
no, because we didn't, the board was like, again, there was all kinds of discussions going on that we weren't involved in, so we didn't expend any effort really.
And we're certain that the town did not incur any expenses while in that brief time period that the application was in front of us?
Pretty confident.
I can't tell you that,
I'm pretty confident, but
100%, but we can check if that would be you.
Well, because I want to be certain that the town is compensated for what the town does. We have these for a reason.
no, I understand. And, so they've got $1,500 they paid us, right, for nothing. As far as we know.
As far as we
And
know.
so, yeah, we can start charging against that 1,500 anyway.
That's how it's supposed to work.
Yeah. I think we're good. Good.
So I guess at this point, given the comments, it would seem that if there was any money that was expended by the town on the first application, that should be reduced out of the $1,500, and any balance should be credited against.
Well, that's the way I'm looking at it, right?
So anything left over should be credited against the end of this application. That's what you're
Agreed,
saying.
that's what I'm getting at.
So, that's fair enough.
I think that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine. All right, next up. Any amendments to the agenda? Yes, sir. Nothing? Correspondence, you got any correspondence? Okay. Audience of citizens. I see these three gentlemen leaving, that leaves you.
That's it, you're all done? You said, I'm not gonna stay. Yeah, sure.
You really want to be bored, hang around.
Well, this was a great way to do St. Patrick's Day, and we'll have fun on Cinco de Mayo.
That's right, take care. Yeah, that's a good call. Yeah, good call. All right, audience of citizens, obviously, we have none. That moves us on to, excuse me?
I wouldn't make it obvious next week, next time I might have something, so.
Oh, okay, all right. You got something, let it fly. All right, so we'll move on to old business, you want to take that first one, come on. It's a little.
Yes, the first item is application Z-25-131, 231 Chestnut Tree Hill Road. Owner, Robert and Dorothy DeBishop, 234 Trust Chestnut Tree Hill, Oxford. Applicant's representatives, Luke Sofair, P.E., John Paul Garcia and Associates, PC Engineers and Surveyors, 190 Fairwood Road Drive, Bethany, Connecticut. The application is for a 2-lot re-subdivision of 8.57 acres, creating a 2.7 acre building lot. This application has been approved, but I want to make a motion to authorize the chairman and secretary of the Planning and Zoning Commission to sign the Mylar.
Second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, motion carries. Next.
Second item is application Z-26-PZA-1 to amend the town of zoning, Oxford zoning regulations to comply with Connecticut General Statutes 8-3J and Public Act 23-142, an act concerning certain protections for group and family child care homes. The public hearing closed on February 17th, 2026.
Okay, everybody has that in front of them?
Regarding that application, I would like to make a motion. Whereas the Planning and Zoning Commission proposed amendments in application Z-26-PZA-1 to amend the town of Oxford zoning regulations to comply with Connecticut General Statutes 8-31 and Public Act 23-142, an act concerning certain protections for group and family child care homes. Whereas compliance with Connecticut General Statutes 8-3J is required by Connecticut State Statute, the current language of the statute, as amended by Public Act 23-142 states, no zoning regulations shall treat any family child care home registered pursuant to section 17B-733 or group child care home located in residence and licensed by the Office of Early Childhood pursuant to Chapter 368A in manner different from single or multifamily dwellings. Whereas since 2023, state mandated protections under Connecticut law prohibits municipal zoning from treating any family child care home registered pursuant to section 17B-733 or group child care home located in a residence and licensed by the Office of Early Childhood pursuant to Chapter 368A, herein called child care homes, differently than other single or multifamily homes. Whereas zoning regulations cannot prohibit child care homes or require special permits or exceptions for the child care homes, whereas municipalities must verify that their ordinances comply with state law and may require the child care homes to comply with all codes and ordinances applicable to other single or multifamily dwellings. I move to amend the Town of Oxford zoning regulations as follows. 1. Amend Schedule A as proposed in a table presented in the public hearing on residential uses. 2. Amend Article 2, definitions as proposed. 2.22, family day child care home. A family day care facility which consists of a private family home.
You have the black, do you have the black and white? Is yours just
Mine
the
is,
motion, Carl?
mine is impossible to read. I'm gonna read it from the,
You're reading the stricken language.
yeah, I'm gonna start with Article 2 again. Amend Article 2 definitions as proposed. 2.22, family child care home. A private home providing regular recurring care for up to 6 children or more with a large family endorsement for 3 to 12 plus hours daily, including the provider's own children, not in full-time school, with specific rules for school-age kids and extended hours, aiming for small nurturing environments within a family setting.
There you go.
2.26. A facility that provides care for 7 to 12 children on a regular basis for a part of the 24 hours, 1 or more days of the week, either in a non-residential setting or in a private home, but meeting more specific requirements than a standard family child care home, including having 2 staff members present when children are in care and following center-level regulations for cell, safety, health, and administration. 3, amend Article 5, Section 5.2, permitted uses as presented. Amend the regulation by adding 5.2.9 family daycare homes. 4, amend Article 5, Section 5.3, special exceptions as presented. 5.3.1, churches and places of worship, multifamily dwellings, golf courses, tennis courts, swimming pools, excluding personal and similar recreational facilities, public utility substations, not including garages or storage areas, water supply reservoirs, wells, water towers, water treatment facilities, convalescent or nursing homes, recreation areas, and nonprofit organizations of the following types: private schools, cemeteries, and philanthropic institutions, and uses allowed in Article 10 special exceptions. 5, amend Article 8, Section 8.4, special sections as proposed. 8.4.3, daycare facilities. End the motion.
Okay, any discussion? There's a second? This brings us into compliance, basically.
Yeah.
So, all right, all in favor? Any opposed? Okay, motion carries. That brings us to new business. No, yeah, new business. Cedar Stone Road,
Okay, item one, application Z-26-16, 12 Cedar Stone Road, owner Luis Santos, 12 Cedar Stone Road, Oxford, Connecticut. Applicant Christian Marcoux, 37 Catlin Place, Shelton, Connecticut. Application, construct a 549.65 square foot accessory dwelling unit above a garage.
all right, there's a package in here.
There's a package, we don't need a hearing for this. correct?
No,
No, I took this application and these are the new applications you have. So on the third page, sorry, it's not numbered, but it shows all the approvals where they went to.
yep,
And then it shows the health district approval, it shows the A2 survey, and then there's a small sketch, second to the last page of what he's doing. It's already framed out.
Oh, yeah.
It's the electric and plumbing is already in, so.
okay.
Put a deck up and kind of. Yeah, put the deck up and one of the neighbors called us, we went out there and he came in and sit on the wall. Oh, yeah.
All right, so everybody.
So anyway, he's before me, he's before the building officials right now, but it's a
Okay.
good use.
All right,
He
everybody.
had framed it out when he framed the house back in the 2000s or something, so.
Oh, okay. Everybody want to just take a minute to look at this and see if you have any questions? Or additions?
So the A2 survey also shows the deck on there too, so we made them.
The access is from the outside.
I'm not, I didn't look at it.
I see stairs going up to a landing and a deck.
Yeah, well, wait a minute.
And then in the
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a landing. Hey, Mr. Contractor, what do you say?
I'm just trying to grasp all these numbers on here to see how big it is.
It's 550 square feet.
Well, that's what he wrote, yes.
If you look right at the center diamond, he's got the, like, overall dimensions, 25
Yeah,
by
25, right, 23, yeah. Yeah, that's what it is.
well under the 800.
Yep.
I was a little confused, and maybe not been part of the application where it says, applications for 4-bedroom with additional 1-bedroom, multifamily in-law apartment. That was,
I think that was the original application.
Oh, and you saw that on the septic, yeah,
For
that's
building
on
the
the
house.
house, that's on the septic.
He was projecting we would have it be used in the future.
Right.
and the other thing that I noted, and I know it's not in our regulations, there's only one point of egress in case of emergency.
The window sizing, in the bedroom,
Ah,
take care of the second address.
Except that then they have to fall.
Are they supposed to put a ladder there? I'm just curious. No, I don't mean, on the inside of the house, one of those.
You could.
roll-up
A fire
ladders.
ladder.
Yeah, fire ladder.
Yeah.
I didn't mean a ladder going up to a window.
With that being said, I'm not seeing a window in that.
There's a skylight is labeled as an egress in the bottom left-hand corner.
Say that again?
Oh, yeah.
Bottom left-hand
Bottom
corner,
left-hand
there's a
corner.
skylight that we labeled as an egress.
That's, but that is not in the bedroom.
No, it is not.
But does it have to be in the bedroom just so that you, I'm thinking in terms of just having another.
No, I don't think it has to be in the bed, just another egress.
Another egress.
Yeah.
I believe it does need to be in the bedroom.
Oh, really?
So,
Fire marshal issue.
Yes.
Fire marshal requirement.
So,
He does have the
So
windows.
there's no window.
so if there was a window on either wall of the bedroom,
Because he's not showing any windows in the bedroom.
Sorry, should we ask the building department about this too as well?
All
Or
the
do
department and the fire marshal as well.
you want me to do it or do you want to do it?
Well, they're gonna have to
You
do
know that we
They're
do
here
it.
all day. I mean, it would be easier.
Okay, so you want me to find out if this is okay to do and if he needs another way to get out of the house?
Yes, we
I don't know.
do.
Yeah, because I
I
don't,
thought the single extra egress was fine, Kevin, you know?
You don't have too many.
It's really a fire code thing, to get out safely out of a bedroom.
Yeah, but so, the point is, he has a second egress, so it's not in the bedroom.
It's not in the bedroom.
So there's no wall between it either.
Yeah.
So,
Well, with these very crude plans, I would say that's.
These
why-
aren't building
These, my granddaughter.
It's already been framed and inspected along, Gordon signed off on it back in like 10 or 15 years ago on the framing. It's already been framed.
Well, that's
So,
the
so hold on a
framing.
second, so what Linda brought up before, with the 4-bedroom with the 5th-bedroom potential, this was not ever in the plan, I'm sure.
For the
This sounds
subject,
like potentially we could put it back in another bedroom.
not in the original, when you framed it in, no, you're correct, you are
I would
correct.
guarantee you that the house was built with this extra space to be used like that.
Yes,
But it's just not utilized yet.
correct.
And if
Correct.
it were just going to be a bedroom, then the bedroom would have a window, the way they have this constructed. There is no window in the bedroom.
So he took his health district plan with 22626 on, he wrote AD and submitted it. So he got permission before addition 4 bedrooms, after addition 5. So he got permission for health for that
Health,
5th bedroom, but I'll find, you want me to ask Gordon about
yeah, we need to know.
egress in that?
Yeah, run this by the department.
Augie and fire marshal,
I
okay.
guess we have to.
The way I read this with the dimensions, the bedroom's not a bed. Bedroom, it's a bed.
That's,
Yeah, that's.
In an open area.
He would, I would think Augie would catch that anyway, right?
yeah, it's a-
I would
But,
think-
So I think
but no, he's showing a wall. There's a wall, so
And-
A1 from the closet.
And he shows an egress skylight here.
Where do you-
Left.
But that's in the main portion of the house.
Yeah, but the bedroom is not a room.
So you're saying.
It's in the open
They
area.
consider it a studio apartment.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the way I'm
That-
looking.
Potentially that could be.
And egress skylights are legal
I agree.
in the room.
I understand, but with the crudeness
Yeah,
of
no, it
the
is.
I think it should be noted that it should be defined as that. Maybe that's who brought it.
And it's like,
Get what now?
I heard there should be defined better, that it shows no walls, but there potentially could be or not. We don't really know. I mean, I do see a closet here that's sectioned off, I see a bathroom. Yeah, I do see some walls, but
Closet, shower.
I think that's assuming a little bit much if you just say that yes, there is no wall, maybe there will be. Who knows?
Well, I think ultimately the fire marshal has to be satisfied that it's safe. It's a good question for them to raise. Carl's point about the eagle skylight is quite correct. However, if we look at just the area itself, if I took where the bedroom is listed as a bedroom, it's not listed as a bed, and moved the storage along the other wall, I could put a window in easy enough.
Yeah.
And it's about safety, and it was not necessarily something we would want to have to have under our stance and have the fire marshal answer that.
All right, so Steve, you're gonna run this by the fire marshal.
I'll run it by the fire marshal
Please.
and I'll run it by Augie. It's not a big deal. Okay.
Okay.
The next application is Z-26-24 and 4 and 6 Morse Road, lots number 3 and number 4. Owner and applicant Greg Kieske, 232 Emily Road, Woodbridge, Connecticut. Application for a lot line revision on lots number 4 and 6 Morse Road. I think they're trying to combine the two lots.
Yes, they're combining the 2 lots. So that's an application. He's building, there's a set of plans here. He's building 3 11,000 square foot buildings. just the pad right now, we don't have a use yet. So I would recommend to send those plans off to Jim Galligan.
We don't have a use?
Not yet, no.
But it looked like, and we don't have the miniature in here, but when I was looking at online, doesn't it, and correct me if I'm wrong, but it looks like there are, I mean, back one section of one of the buildings, it looks like there are potential truck bays,
There might be some doors, some
Okay,
bays back there,
okay.
some doors.
but he's got no
No,
proposed use at this
no
point?
no proposed use yet. So we would do the plans to Jim, and then when he comes in with the use, we would get an application for the
Yeah,
use.
that makes sense.
Or whatever tenant he goes, whatever he puts in there.
So right now, we just need to discuss the boundary, because there's nothing about
Well,
it.
there's drainage calcs and wetlands, they ask for the wetlands with just the buildings too, so we have to get their approval before we can do anything.
Yeah, this seems premature, you know, just.
I just wanted to get it on the agenda, we don't have to,
I have a question. Are these single-use buildings that are going in, or are they like a commercial condo?
we don't know, I think there's single-use buildings, I think, but he can certainly, you know,
They're gonna combine the two lots, and then there's gonna be 3 buildings.
Yes, but the 3 buildings, are they gonna be?
I don't know, he may break them up, he doesn't know yet, just like he did up on Fox Hollow. He broke that up inside. Okay.
And that's why I'm saying for clarification, the only thing we need to be concerned about right now is the combining of the lots. Everything else will come later.
Well, the
Yeah.
buildings, we'll have that discussion next month or something.
But that's my point.
Yeah.
This is what we're solving for today.
Yes,
There's
yes,
other work that
yes.
has to be done before we can start to talk about what he's proposing for the site.
I guess I would think it's just totally premature at this point, right? So I wouldn't want to even talk about combining the lots, not knowing what's gonna go there.
We don't know what's gonna go
That's
there.
what I mean.
Normally, we just do the building first.
Yeah.
You know, like Godin did up on his property, he built his building, then he put in the smash factory and some washing place, and then you get the use, and so they come in for the tenant fit out. Then if they have to make modifications to the inside from building it from us, then he does it. So he's gonna do the 3 shells until he gets tenants, that's pretty normal what they do.
All right, any thoughts? Anybody else?
Sippin did the same thing across from, on Jacksonville, the big building, we built the building first, then he got like a battery company to come in there, but it's pretty normal.
Okay.
I had one thing I noticed when I looked at the plans online is that there's quite a drop from the top of the driveway. It's a 20-foot drop to where the buildings are gonna be, and not that much of a distance, so like one part of the driveway is gonna have a 9.6, I think, percent grade. So I think that that's something we'll be looking at some point,
Right.
and I don't know how much of a heads up.
Very good, Sarah.
to give Jim Galligan.
Very good, if it's over 12%, if it's over 12%, then we haven't paid it.
If it's over 12%.
Over 12%,
So at
yes.
9.6 is
Yeah,
A
no,
okay?
no, but he's gonna pay it, we'll get a full set of plans.
Yeah, I wasn't sure what the percentage was.
Yeah,
Steve,
so I just think we should refer, the lot line revision is pretty basic, maybe the plans when we get the architect, or the drainage counts and everything, just give it to Jim and start it's not a special exception, it's just a site plan.
Yeah, no, definitely give it to Jim.
I mean, I think those lot line revisions go either way. We've seen it go both, right? We've kind of combined it with the use, and we've done it, it just doesn't know what he wants to do, he just wants to maybe have a bigger lot, right?
Knowing him, when he starts building, or by the time we're done, I'll have a use, so I'll have a tenant come in here.
And it's on him for the risk. If he wants to combine it, and then, a year down the road, he's like, oh shoot, I need to split this, that's on him, he's gonna go take the split, right?
Yeah.
So, true, up to him how he wants to do it,
Correct.
All right. Anything else? Anyway? Carl, anything? Are we all comfortable with it then?
We're not done with it.
Oh, all right. Go ahead.
The next application is associated with this application I just discussed.
Yeah, sorry.
It's application Z-26-25, Morse Road, lots number 4 and 6. Owner and applicant, Greg Gieske, 232 Amity Road, Woodbridge. The application is to construct 3 industrial buildings on those
Sorry,
two combined lots we just talked about.
So I think that's sort of like jumping. If he wants to do that other application first, we could action on that, this one, I think goes to what you're saying, is you want to send.
Correct, I jumped
So,
over, I apologize.
do we want to act on these independently, or do we want to scrap them together?
The lot line
and say-
revision is pretty basic.
I agree. If he's saying like, let me do the lot line, why not get that off our plate, and then we can handle this other one? My.
Do we need a public hearing for the
We don't have
lot
a
line?
hearing on that.
No, I would just get a Mylar, and then have the chair and secretary sign it, record it.
All right, so then we'll take action on the first application, we have to go, right? The Z-26-20. Someone want to make a motion?
I'll make a motion on application Z-26-20 to approve the lot line revisions on lots number 4 and number 6 on Morse Road to combine the two parcels into one.
Second.
Okay, we have a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Thank you.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes.
just for clarification, and this is my fault.
What's that?
It is number, number 4 and 6, not lots 4 and 6, it's lot 3 and 4. So they're gonna merge lot number 3 and lot number 4,
Okay.
which currently, so I just wanted to clarify that. Did I mess up?
All right, I think we're good. Thank you.
Get it on the record.
And the other, obviously.
So this is Roosevelt
Everybody's on the
Drive.
board.
We had an application come in, it's where the sand pit and the dirt bike track is over by the Stevenson Dam, and he wants to take off 40,000 yards of material from one house. So we got the plans, and Jim Galligan and Steve Trinket said, you're taking off much less than that, there's no reason to take off 40,000 yards of material from one house, you can put the house here.
Do your mic on, please, because I'm having trouble hearing you.
So we told him to put an application in, and he did, and the engineers modified the application, so we want you to do this. You're not taking off 40,000 yards of material. He has no wetland approval. So why we received this, I have no idea, because we can't proceed on anything without a wetland approval. So he's taking us to court, and I think the mandamus is saying, we didn't act in time. So I think it's like an automatic approval. I don't know about it.
That's what it says, right? That's what Dominic explained.
So I did show it to, a few other people, and it's tough to prove. We've been telling him for a very long time to submit a new application, number one. Number two, he has all his construction equipment parked out there. It looks like a contractor's yard, which you can't do.
Right.
He has no plans for anything that we approve. And I given him several cease and desist to move his construction equipment off there. It's kind of an eyesore, along with a rowboat and some 2x4s and sea containers. He's right by the Housatonic River.
Right, I know, I remember this has been going on for a
Yeah, and
while.
he also needs a DOT approval to cut the driveway out.
Oh, yeah.
So there's a lot of stuff we have to do. We've been very cordial and said, listen, submit some new plans with less material. But, so this is where we are with this.
All right, Kevin, I don't know if you had a chance to look at it.
We were using
Probably not.
attorney Brant's on this one. So I don't know where it is now, or, I don't know what's I'm thinking they're gonna come to some agreement before this goes.
I would imagine,
That's what we'd like to do.
yeah.
40,000 yards of material is a lot of material.
Yeah, a lot of material.
So,
All
for
right,
one
so,
house, for one house.
right. All right, so we just wanted to make sure everybody's aware.
Yeah, you can take it home and read it. I mentioned it here.
I'm sure the selectmen's office will handle this going forward.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, let's get back to the agenda. The next is zoning enforcement.
I get a lot of complaints coming in now for construction equipment, blight, yards, driveway cuts, encroachments, normal stuff. Drainage issues are coming in huge now, because people are getting a lot of water, so they're gonna put their pipes on our road, it's gonna freeze up, so Willie and I are gonna look at that. I don't know.
Okay, anything standing out that we should be aware of, or just? No. All right, all right, next is invoices. We just got some stuff here right now.
I've got a couple invoices. The first invoice is from the Connecticut Federation of Planning and Zoning Agencies, Post Office Box 1065, Farmington, Connecticut. It's for our Oxford Planning and Commission dues in the amount of $180 that would cover dues through March 31st, 2027.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries.
The second invoice I have is from Allen and Sage, 225 Asylum Street, Hartford, Connecticut. It's their invoice number 11491079. It actually and that invoice is for $1,170 for services rendered concerning the Cornerstone Church. It
Is that
also
1,100 or 11,000?
$1,170.
1,170.
Okay? And they also included another invoice for the month of February. It's invoice number 11488-281 for $495. So together, the total of the two invoices is $1,665. I'm making a motion to approve the total of $1,665.
I'll second.
Second, okay, in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? No, motion carries.
I would mention that I see correspondence where Allen and Sage claims that they have other invoices that have not been addressed.
Yeah, and that's with this first one.
Okay.
So do we get to see any of what they have documented in terms of this application?
I have a spreadsheet.
I mean, like feedback, yeah, we reviewed this and these are questions are good to go, or do we get visibility into any of that?
I'm sorry, I can't hear.
Okay, so, I'm sorry, Dan.
Yep.
So I'm curious if we, as a commission, get visibility into the work that they've done, right? Because they have a number of things that they looked at, they've responded, and I think it would be helpful as a commission for us to see what kind of input we're getting from our legal advisors.
Well, he's got he itemized if you look at the invoices,
That's not my question. I see that it's itemized. I want his feedback. Yes, we looked at this and this is what our thoughts are on it. I'd like to know what the output is from this review.
I wasn't involved in it, so I can't say.
No, it's a general question.
No, I can answer you. I have tons of emails on all this. So like the Roosevelt Drive one or Savala or Donovan Road, there's several emails going back and forth. There's files in my office. The two major ones are Roosevelt Drive and Savala. On Donovan Road, we have a ZBA appeal. So if that's what you're asking, I have a lot of correspondence on the findings and what's happening.
And some of that is backfill, right? I would like to be able to hit the ground running specifically with Cornerstone. So if you have any documentation of back and forth, dialogue, email, whatever it might be, I'd like to see that.
From just a couple weeks ago, all I have is the application. Yeah, I can get you some
Yeah,
stuff, whatever.
receipt, review of site elevation plans with Cornerstone, review file. So if you're reviewing.
Well, that stuff gets Cornerstone's legal emails to ours, and they go over the plans, and we get recommendations back from our legal.
And that's what I'm trying to cut.
Yeah,
into.
I can get you.
Okay. I think it would be very helpful to have visibility into what those conversations entail. Or emails, whatever the exchange.
All right, Steve, you said you can get some documentation?
Yeah, I can get the stuff in Cornerstone from now moving forward and all correspondence.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, that moves us to other business, and number one is the reminder of the upcoming conference. Is anyone going?
Jason, you still there?
I had
Not
to
sick
go,
yet?
no, I have to be out of town, so.
All right, so wait, Jason, I got him down. Linda's going.
Yep. I've only told you 4 times.
I know, that's why, but now I'll fill out my form. Diamond's going, Diamond, Debbie,
Carl?
Carl, Josh, are you going? Liar.
I'm not lying.
Liar, you said you didn't want to go, and.
I did not say
would.
that. I said I was gonna go, but I have something scheduled for the 26th.
I'm kidding.
They just don't want to come
Sarah,
to
are you
dinner
going?
with us.
I am not.
You're the first one I missed.
And you're, okay. Okay, thank you.
All right, number two, the budget presentation will be Thursday, the 19th at 6 p.m. Would anyone wants to attend?
Jessica, I apologize in advance, I won't be able to be there. Normally I would be, I'll be in Pennsylvania.
Is anyone going?
Should
On
we?
Thursday?
I'm gonna
You are, okay.
Carl, are you going to go? Because you are the brains behind.
I have a
the
conflict.
go. Brains behind the organization.
I have a conflict.
No, the brains behind the spreadsheet.
Yeah, but there's no magic there.
Yeah, it pretty much is what it is.
It's pretty straightforward.
It is what it is.
If you are going, Dan?
Yes.
Okay. My attendance is tentative.
Let's see how much pushback we get.
See, where you going?
I don't know yet.
Can I ask one question? Coming back to the training, not the one in Aquaturf, but the one where you circulated that link, so that's virtual. So
Yeah.
as I understand it, if we want to sign up, we sign up, then we present the receipt for attendance, and then we get reimbursed.
That is much
Correct. I'm gonna do.
easier.
Yes. Okay. All right. Thank you.
Okay, next we have the status updates on previous discussed, right? So I've got nothing further, unfortunately, from the first selectman on Jessica's status, right? As I understand it, the union is still the holdup. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know how long they intend to let this play out. I can't even tell you, unfortunately. I think I told everybody last time, right? George is trying to make a couple of moves, you being one of them, right? And, you know, when you change positions like that, the union has a say. And even though they've come to agreement on their contract, apparently they won't sign it yet. And he thinks they're using that as leverage, right? It's negotiations, right? It's what it is. And so they're holding this up, and they're using you, and I think he had one other position that he was dealing with, I don't know what it was, because it has nothing to do with us, doesn't matter, that he was trying to change. And he believes that they're using this as leverage to get what, I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I don't know, you know, so unfortunately, it's holding us up, right?
Although, I will say the Board of Finance can give anyone a base raise if they want to.
The Board of Finance, excuse me, go up?
Can give anyone a base raise.
Okay, yeah, I didn't know they could
Yeah.
unilaterally just do that?
I'm sorry. Did you say a base raise?
They've
Base
done it
raise.
before.
Base raise.
They've done it before.
I didn't know they could just do that on their own, okay, that's
I don't know if they
interesting.
can,
That's
but they
interesting.
did. But I don't bring it up to you.
I don't think that's what they did. All right, so, I do have a meeting coming up with George though this week to discuss a lot of things, this being one of them, and the other thing that we were discussing was moratorium, right? And I'm gonna be discussing that with George as well. He just wants to talk to us, Kevin has provided some input. And what I think we're gonna do, Kevin, because this kind of came up today, so after I meet with George on, actually tomorrow, we're gonna set up a little kind of workshop with yourself, Jessica, and any other commissioner that wants to be involved, okay? So when we set that up, I'll let everyone know, okay? Good. Okay.
Quick question, any news on the COGS that Temp said on moratorium?
Yeah, they actually sent their, she's just, I don't remember if we got the official document out of George's office or not.
I finally found the minutes online. I didn't send them to you.
Yeah, but I asked for the actual document and we didn't get it yet.
All right.
All right, so that's something I have to bother him on tomorrow. But they sent their statement to the General Assembly saying, timeout, right? We want a timeout, basically a moratorium. They're saying it without using those words, right? But they said to the legislature, we, the Valley COG, which is the largest COG, I didn't know that, George filled me in. We are the largest COG in the state. They said, stop, halt, go no further. No reply yet. That much I know, so. That much I know.
One other item we hadn't followed up on was the affordable housing plan that we sent to the attorneys that was gonna go,
I have not discussed that with them, so thank you for that
just
reminder.
because we did spend money on that,
Thank you.
and people put in a lot of time.
Yeah, that wasn't on my radar, so thanks for that
We
reminder.
didn't hear that question on this side of the room.
The affordable housing
Affordable
plan that was developed,
Thank you.
That wasn't on my radar, so thank you for that. Okay. That was all I had, folks. Anybody have anything? Oh,
Second.
all in favor? Motion passes.
Hold on, I gotta turn off all the devices.
Thank you, folks. Jason, thanks for
Bye,
struggling.
Jason, feel better.
Feel better, Jason.
All right. I forget he's there.